Good morning, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, hitting the like button, sharing. Hope your morning's going well, but I wanted to touch bases and get online and talk to the married folk. Now, those who don't know me, I've mentioned that I've been married 10 years come 2 weeks. I've been with my husband, and I'm coming on today to talk about marriage and how you need to show up in your marriage, because I think this is lacking in a lot of marriages today, and why so many people are divorcing. Many people aren't opting to get married because they are seeing so many marriages come to its demise at some point, even their own or those around them, whatever the case may be. And listen, let me say this. This is for everybody. You have to show up for your spouse in a way in which they want you to show up. I think I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but I'm driving it home again because marriage is important to me. I love being married. I'm an advocate for marriage, but I also understand the viewpoint of many who choose not to get married, who are avoiding it at all costs, right? But what I want to drive home here today is that it is your duty as a married person to show up in your marriage. It is your duty to give your spouse what they're asking for. Too many times people are in marriages and they feel like they don't have to show up in the way that their spouse want them to show up. And let me give you a prime example. Your spouse says, babe, you're getting too fat. I want you to start losing weight. I want you to get fit. And they say it very kindly, and you just let it go on one ear and out the other. That's men and women, because men are out of shape. Let's just be clear, because I know a lot of men get online and always want to talk about a woman's weight, a woman's weight, a woman's weight. Well, what about your weight? Are you fit? Do you think because you bench press and you lift the weights for your upper body that everything else doesn't matter? You all men need to work your legs too. That's important. You need to work your abs. You need to work your back muscles. You need to work every part of your arms, not just your biceps. That's important, because you have too many men walking around thinking because they got big arms that's enough. That, we just supposed to be so excited about your arm circumference that we don't care about your big bellies. Let this be clear. Let me tell you something. I got a sister. My sister will not date a joker with a belly, and she's 50. She would not date a man with a belly. She didn't marry somebody with a belly. She's not with them no more. But listen, she don't date men with bellies. She can't stand it. And I don't particularly care for bellies. I don't like it. I'm a little more flexible with it, but I really don't like it. Men think that they don't have to get in shape, and that is the biggest misconception. You think because you get money that that's all you need to show up for in marriage. No. This is why a lot of women are leaving marriages, because we get sick of telling you the same thing 90 million times and you refuse to change. It is your duty. If you want somebody to stay married to you, stay consistent, keep their eyes on you, because let this be clear. If you're married to somebody that looks good, you best to believe there are many people waiting for a chance, trying to throw shots, trying to get in the picture. And it takes your spouse being disciplined and committed to the vows in which they took. But what you don't need to do is to make it hard for them to uphold their vows. This is men and women. Let me tell you something, ladies. It is your duty to stay in shape. You cannot blame it on the kids. Your kid is 10 and you still walking around with this big old belly like you just gave birth. No. It is your duty to get fit. It is. It's not just about the aesthetic, it's about your health. Do you think it's fair that your life can be cut in half because you refuse to get fit? Yeah, because not working out Not maintaining your health leads to heart disease, diabetes, coronary artery disease, respiratory issues because you got so much fat in your abdomen that you can't even breathe at night. The ascites and all that with your belly being all big, you got all this fluid in your belly. Listen, I'm driving this home because this is one of the biggest things that is a deterrent factor in many of relationships. The weight. Now, if you both are big backs and all that, then that's cool because water rises to its own level. Y'all both big, y'all both getting the same outcome. Cool. No shade, but it's the truth. You all don't have to fight on each other because y'all both getting the same thing. His belly big, your belly big, his back big, your back big. It works. Fair exchange is no robbery. But you cannot, and I mean you cannot, be out of shape. Now, you have some people that are naturally skinny. They will never in their life gain a bit of fat. Those are the outliers. And even if you are one of them and your spouse is bigger and gain weight, the spouse needs to get in shape for the spouse that doesn't gain weight, because unless your spouse emphatically told you, I like you big. Unless they say, I love me a big teddy bear, I love you being large. But in most cases, no. No. They didn't say that. No. So it is your duty to get in shape. I'm talking about shape today. I'm talking about weight. I'm not talking about nothing else. I'm going to make another video about all the other little nuances that people need to do in regards to their marriage and keep it going and keep it focused. But I'm talking about the weight because I'm in the medical field, okay? So health and wellness is something that is my focal point. So I'm driving that home today. I'm not talking about nothing else. Too many people think it's okay to be out of shape, and it's not. It's not right. It's not. Women, are you wondering why your man ain't touching you like that? Because you big and out of shape. He doesn't want that. Men, are you wondering why your woman not initiating anything? She can take it or leave it. Because you're out of shape. Stop thinking that people cannot see. Everybody get turned on by our eyes. We need to stop this cap about, oh, you're turned on by my mind, you turned on by everything else. Yeah, that does play a part, but let it be clear. You don't marry somebody just because their mind is great. You don't. You marry people because you are attracted to them, right? Can we talk about it? Can we stop acting like, oh, well, it's everything else. That gets a rouse out of people. When you making love, you're not thinking about, oh, my man is a nerd and he's so smart, or my woman is, she could cook so well. Oh my gosh, no. You get turned on by what you see. Am I lying? I mean, say it in the comments. I mean, for real, let's get to it. Because everybody want to negate that in relationships. Whether you're in a relationship or you marry. It is your duty to stay in shape. You don't get to just fall off. Because you put your spouse at a disadvantage, because we all know the likelihood of you living a longevity life, a healthy life, it's slim to none when you don't take your health serious. It's just a known fact. Once you start getting prescribed a bunch of medications, it's a wrap. You're done. You're going to be in a hospital a lot. That's why I don't want no parts. No, I'll take the discomfort of being in the gym for an hour and a half so I can be healthy by the grace of God. Now, granted, you can get cancer, you can get a multitude of things, even doing everything right. Let's not negate that, but let me just tell you, most people that are sick is due to negligence in their health. It's just a bona fide fact. I don't know where we are as a people that think that health doesn't matter. We really think we can negate that. We think we could dress it up. We think we could just get our hair done, do skincare, get a haircut, get our hair done, put a nice outfit on, put some perfume, cologne on, and that's it. No, because when you take those clothes off, everything is seen, it's revealed. It shows your discipline. It shows how you show up in life. And let me tell you something, it's going to rear its ugly head. And I'm not speaking gloom and doom, but it's the reality. Most jokers think that I'm good right now. But when you hit that nice ripe age of 55, 60, that's when the rubber meet the road. Yes. It's going to show. It's going to show its ugly head. Stop taking your health for granted. Stop acting like your spouse or your mate is supposed to just take you being out of shape. It's not right. I looked at some old pictures of mine way back when, and this was like, my daughter was a few years older then. And I was out of shape, and I'm like, wow, look at me. And I told you, I've been on my fitness journey for years. I've had multiple trainers. And I've been consistently in the gym 5 days a week for 2.5 years plus. Because guess what? My daughter deserves that, for me to be around for her. She shouldn't have to take care of me in her prime because I refuse to take care of my health. Y'all better stop playing with your health. Let me tell you something. And I'm going off on a tangent, but it needs to be said. With these tariffs and with the cost of living going up, food prices going up, let me tell you something. These people, these manufacturers that's making your food and all that, they're cutting corners. They've been doing it. Food is not even the same. So even the healthy stuff is contaminated. And y'all out here eating everything processed, everything that just tickles your fancy. It's going to kill you. That's why they orchestrate it the way they orchestrate, because they don't want you living long. They don't want you to get your pension. They don't want you to get your retirement fund. They don't. But y'all think it's a game. That is your biggest defense in all things. It's your health. Look at how much money we put up. You're not going to be around to spend it, or all it will go to is your health benefits. So that $1 million policy going to turn to nothing because you're in and out of the hospital. It'll eat it up like it never was, like it never existed. This is what y'all keep missing the point. I'm gonna talk about that more in the next video, because you all need to understand. Y'all need to stop thinking this health thing is a game. It's not. It's not a game. Anyway, leave some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm right, or you think I'm pushing? Or it's just supposed to be for better or worse, and you just get what you get, and you just stay stuck and deal with it? What you think? I'm eager to know. On the next video, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.